To follow it up, did you watch Raw?
Yes, I did.
All right. So Raw started with AJ and Dolph against Finn and Priest. Just followed up from last week. But basically, these guys are all good workers, so they just want to start off with a good match here. But this one didn't go too long, only 8 minutes. But it did, that's 8 minutes is a good time for a match.
Right.
Everybody gets their stuff in. It doesn't drag. You can get heat and do a comeback and stuff. So this is like 12, 13, 14. That doesn't work for me sometimes. I think this is a good pacing here.
Right.
And after the match, a Judgment Day trio, but Finn and Priest obviously went over. Then they showed a vehicle arriving, and Edge came out of the vehicle. And they go to break. Edge comes out. Do you have anything to say about this match? This is a good match.
The match is good. Yeah.
Yeah.
The best part was the aftermath.
Right. So Ripley, Balor, and Priest all had mics and took turns talking. And Balor was upset that he hasn't had his own A&E documentary like Edge and Rey Mysterio. Are you on the Edge and the Rey Mysterio A&E documentary, Cody?
Excuse me?
Were you on the A&E documentary for the Rey Mysterio documentary?
Yeah.
Okay, I heard it sucked.
Right.
Priest said I heard your parts were terrible.
Wow.
That somebody told me that. I'm not. Those are their words, not mine.
Right.
Priest said he was a man of his word and didn't have the other Judgment Day members at ringside. He said last week, and he said Edge isn't in his hometown this week and said he's all alone. Edge makes his entrance, bro. He still gets a huge pop,
He's a legend there.
Yeah. He stopped in the entryway and said,
Plus, bro, he's got that cool, you think you know me. That classic.
Edge said he and Ray didn't come back to steal their glory. Edge said he came back to Balor how to reach his glory, but his ego was too big and got in the way. Edge warned Ripley to watch herself, and she found out what Beth Phoenix called the Glamazon. They're definitely going to wrestle each other at some point. Edge said he and Priest went to war last week and boasted that he beat Priest, and Edge said he was by himself while the three of them were looking angry and emo like they couldn't score tickets to the My Chemical Romance store. Edge said that the trio that was a weird reference. Edge said that the trio sat under his learning tree and didn't pay attention, and Edge told the trio that they did not come alone. So Ray and Dominik come from the ring behind, started hitting Priest and Balor with kendo sticks. Dom ended up alone with Ripley, and she kind of coerced him and mesmerized him into taking the kendo stick from him. And then Edge and Ray entered the ring, and Ripley rounded up the kendo stick and teased using it. And then she laughed at the baby faces and backed out through the ropes. What did you think of this?
Okay, before I tell you, I just forgot. During the match, Priest hit Ziggler with a choke slam that was out of this world. I mean, he went into orbit and then sold it really nice. But anyways, bro, the best part of this is the aftermath and the continuation of the Ray, Dominik, and Edge saga.
Mm-hmm.
And the most interesting part, and I think the part where everybody's going, okay, what happened, is when Dominik hesitated to hit Rhea Ripley and she took the stick from him. Why would he do that? Like, that's the best part of this whole thing, because it kind of shows you he's going to turn. He's going to join them. Yeah.
Powell's POV on this was a good segment. I like that they were leaning into the weirdness that is the relationship between Dom and Ripley. And it is weird. It is kind of just weird, right?